Hey guys, good morning. It is about 5:30 a.m. Abby and I just got to the airport. We are headed to New York City today. We have an apartment makeover that we're doing. It's primarily a furniture, art, and decor project, but I'm going to take you along with us so you can kind of see what the trip's going to be and see some behind the scenes on getting this project started. See you there. Hey guys, good morning. It is Saturday. We are moving today. I am already a little sweaty. I've been bringing things in from the car to help move these bookshelves, and I'm excited to be in the new space for sure. It is much bigger, probably 3 to 4 times bigger, and it's just gonna be more spaced out, more storage, all the things that we need. But I'm gonna get started and I'm gonna kind of give you a quick time lapse of what we're doing and show you a little preview of the new space. I'm so excited. Hey guys, good morning. It is a few days later since I left you. I ended up working all weekend. My boyfriend came and helped me move some of these larger items such as the bookshelves and the whiteboard and things like that. And then Abby and I have been working to really bring the rest of the stuff over, clean, and try to start organizing this new space. Obviously, it'll probably take a week or two to get it all together. But I'm really excited about what we have going on. I'll throw some imagery up on the screen so you can kind of see the method to the madness of moving to a bigger space where we can have room for more desks, which equals more layout space and more expansion opportunity for an intern this summer. We also have added a meeting table, which right now we have really basic chairs, but we've ordered some nicer ones that have some nice Erica Shamrock fabric on them, and so those will be here in a couple of weeks. We are adding pinup boards to these bookshelves, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. I initially was going to buy pre-made panels. However, I think the opening that we want to do is a little more custom than I had originally anticipated. So we may end up doing a DIY for that as well. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted a space where we could start displaying our projects that are currently ongoing, right? Or even if we have one big project, having 3 different sections where we can showcase 3 different rooms and something like that. I also want to do a big pinup board on this window wall. Initially I was going to put a bunch of art and do some things, and I do want to put art up in here, but right now I think a pinup board for new product that we've seen, inspiration imagery from magazines, things like that, just to keep a general inspiration board overall, I think would be really, really cool. And then eventually we're gonna get some IKEA Pax wardrobes, which are a little bit deeper. They're about 2 feet deep. They're made for closets. So we're gonna order them with drawers and shelves in them so that we can use them for our materials and have something that's a little more sturdy than the wire mesh baskets that we've been using for the past 6 months, which the baskets work great. And again, all of this furniture is from IKEA right now because we are starting out, and IKEA, I mean, the quality is not bad. So we'll keep that going until we can afford to do something a little more custom. And another reason we're doing that too is because we can't really do custom built-ins or anything like that for these spaces since we're renting from someone else. So maybe 2027, 2028, when we expand, we can do something a little more custom with our material library that would have things more on display. It just feels nicer in here. It really does. We have one window and 2 different light switches. So we have the ability to turn half of them on, half of them off, and then like have all of it on if we need to, which I think is really helpful for mental sanity We're gonna get some lamps as well to add some more ambiance if we wanted it to be a little bit moodier, a little bit quieter while we're working. Because some days you want to be in darkness, and then other days you need a lot of light for looking at materials and samples and things like that. So the great thing is that we have flexibility now, which we didn't have before. And I'm really, really excited about that, because lighting is such a huge part of not just working every day, but interior design and making sure that under the right lighting, your finishes look good. So as we continue to update our office, I'll kind of show you what our ideas are and the process of how we're going to do that. I'm going to have Abby start pulling it together this week and just getting a general organization together before we start buying new things or bringing in art and stuff like that, just so that we can have a general basis on how things are fitting. Because I did render it in Revit, of course, to make sure that all of the dimensions and the clearances and things like that would work really well. But once you get in the space, sometimes that needs to be adjusted. So I want to kind of take a week or two to kind of feel it out, see how we're doing, and then we'll start adding art, curtains, things like that, that'll make the space feel a little bit more homey. So today we are going to be working on a few different presentations. We have a lot going on this week. I was watching a video last night too. Everybody's saying the businesses you should start in 2026 and things like that. And I've been watching them because I like to take information from multiple people who know what they're talking about and synthesizing it and digesting it in a way that makes sense for us and for our business. One of the things that I realized as well is that we don't have currently a repeatable product. For people who have multiple houses, it could be a repeatable product, or in 10 years when people want to update and refresh. But how do we give a product or a service that could be repeatable and have people coming back and using us over and over again? Trying to figure that out. And having a personal brand, something like Inside the Mason Method or posting your face to your business feed, is another great way to get people to be personally connected to you. So we've been working really hard to do that and show more of our faces and showcase our work in a way that we have not been. I'm just going to continue to try and work through that and figure out exactly what we could offer that could be a repeatable product. And I've been kind of debating publishing my AMD starter kit. Initially, I thought about publishing my thesis, which was all about the corporate office and the structure that makes a successful corporate office to encourage teamwork and productivity. And that was done in 2019. So if I had published it for 2021, that would have been ideal and the perfect time to do it, because everybody was restructuring their businesses. But now that I've been writing this starter kit, and it's getting more and more extensive, and it's 40 pages on an 8.5 by 11, which means it could be closer to like 80 pages on the side of like if you do a normal size book. I don't know, I'm thinking about different things that we could do and maybe publish a book and sell it. Because my dad published I think 4 books, and my grandfather, my mom's dad, published a few books as well. My sister's a creative writer. I'm hoping that she'll get to publish multiple books in her lifetime. And I'm just thinking about different ways I can sell my advice, both in interior design and business, in different ways where I can make it a commodity and a product that can be utilized by multiple people. So I'm working through that. So stay tuned as we kind of flesh through that idea. It'll probably be months before I come up with what we're going to do. But in the meantime, that's kind of where my head is at. And that's what I'm thinking about when I'm trying to go to bed and can't fall asleep. It's like just all these things coming through, and business ideas and product ideas and all of that. So yeah, got a lot going on upstairs, and I'm excited to share it with you. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on some of these presentations. I got to work on some meeting notes for a meeting that we had last week. I got to start working on some reselections for a furniture project. And again, just working on marketing and getting our name out there and making sure that our current clients are happy so that we can spread by word of mouth in the neighborhoods that we are already in and want to continue to work in. And also just like overall client satisfaction is so important as a business owner to make sure your people are happy. So I'll see you soon. Oh my gosh, you guys, Abby and I are finishing up. We're taking out the last little bit of trash and material bank orders from our old office, our little closet. I'm so excited to be in this new office and have more space. Truly, it's a blessing. Also, this piece of art came with the office. We're definitely leaving it and we will not be using it in the next office. But I want to fill some holes, clean up a little bit, and I just can't wait to move on to this next chapter. Hey guys, it's been another very long day, but also very productive day. At AMD, we finally got completely moved out of our old office, fully into the new office. It's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little rough. Moving is always a little difficult, so we're just gotta stick with it, keep working on it a little bit every day, and hopefully by next week we'll kind of have a highly functioning space, and then we'll get some of our new furniture in the next week, which I'm so excited to have our own TV, some chairs, some nice decor, things like that. I'm really excited about it. Cannot wait. So in the meantime, I am really jostled from moving, from traveling, all the things. So I am going to go get a massage because I have like 12 credits that I haven't used. And then we're gonna have a really nice dinner at my house with my sister and my boyfriend. One of our clients sent us a gorgeous 4-course meal with like lobster bisque, mac and cheese, mango chicken, rice, rolls, and cookies as a gift. I truly feel like I don't deserve like a majority of the things that keep happening to me, and I'm so blessed. But yeah, it's been a good, productive day. The pollinating in Atlanta is insane. Everything's covered in green. I feel like my throat and my lungs are covered in green at this point. It is insane. Atlanta is one of the highest pollen counts in the United States. And every year it surprises me. I like forget how crazy it gets. Every time I get to my car, it's just like a fresh sheet of green pollen. But I'm praying that I stay healthy this week because we have a lot going on. We have a couple of more presentations at the end of the week, and I'm excited. You know, there's just a lot to do and a lot to look forward to. So I'm gonna go do my little massage, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys. We are actually going to an ASID Georgia event tonight that is called Storytellers. It's one of our signature events of the year. We have 3 of them. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna go and get all of the content that I can, videos, photos, all that great stuff. We're having it at the Sub-Zero Cove Wolf showroom in Buckhead in Atlanta. I'm really excited. It's like the most beautiful showroom you can think of. But the event is called Storytellers. It's where multiple designers from residential and commercial spaces, some are business owners, some are just senior designers for other firms. They are going to be talking about their careers, their backgrounds, how they got to where they are today, and the advice that they have for other designers as they go through their career and make moves and, you know, grow themselves over time. So I'm really excited about that. I'll throw some B-roll in here so hopefully you can get a sense of what the event was like. And yeah, I'll see you there. Bye. Hey guys, good morning. It is the next day. Last night was so much fun. It was honestly overwhelming with the amount of people that were at the event. We had sold out, which was great. I think we probably had like 250, maybe close to 300 people there, which was amazing. And all of the speakers were very inspirational. There were some moments where a lot of people talked about the relationships that you build in this profession and how you can grow by knowing the right people who can both support you and inspire you at the same time. And then there were moments where I was looking at some of the projects that these people did and I was just like, I don't know if I'll ever be that good. But, you know, something to aspire to. But everybody was great. Everybody had different insights, different backgrounds. And that was always good to hear too, as somebody who has switched careers a couple of times. There were a few people who had also done that. So that was really nice to hear. This morning, Abby and I are actually meeting a client here at Kitchen Designs Group in Marietta. They have a few locations around the Southeast, but they have a really beautiful showroom. So I'm going to try and get some behind the scenes for you on that. We're really looking at cabinetry and countertops and hardware for one of our clients who is doing a full kitchen gut renovation. So I'm really excited to work with them, see what will be best for their home and their project, and hopefully place some orders. So I'll see you in there.